the fourth point here, and it's one I'm going to pause on to really walk us all through. It's about programmatic. What is programmatic? Programmatic advertising is about casting the widest net possible, and not just casting the net and letting it be, but using the data and the feedback loops from the performance of your job ads across different job boards to then programmatically optimize in the future how and when and where you should bid your job ads. So to have a source neutral distribution with programmatic, what does that mean? Source neutral, so a source is like a job board, and there are many different types of job boards. There's a long tail of job boards, some major players that get a lot of job seeker attention, but then there's a long tail, as we call it, of job boards. And so with programmatic, you want to capture that full distribution. And with programmatic, I'm just going to give you one example here. This is Appcast, our product, Accelerate. What it does is it takes your jobs, it can integrate to your ATS, your applicant tracking system, will get the flow of jobs in Accelerate from your ATS, and it will determine which jobs really need more applications, because some jobs maybe just organically get a lot of applications. You don't need to spend money advertising for those roles. But other roles, or maybe it varies not by the job title, but maybe by the geography. Maybe in some regions, you're just not getting enough applications. And so what Accelerate does and what the programmatic technology does is it will optimize those roles and those geographies that need more applicants. And so those applicants, you get to determine what is a quality applicant or not. And with Accelerate, you only pay when you get an application. So the pay for performance model is really evolving in the programmatic world, because it started with, if you take a step back, there used to just be duration-based job advertising decades ago, and this is still often the case in many markets. But there's innovation happening where you can have a pay for performance model where you only pay, say, per job click. So you only pay when someone clicks on your job ad. So that's a pay per click model. Well, you can also pay per application model, and that's what Appcast is offering here when we say you programmatically optimize your job ads through our programmatic technology. You optimize your job ads, and you only pay when someone submits an application. And so the benefit here is not only do you get, there's two key benefits to programmatic. You get wider reach and more applicants at a lower cost, number one. But two, the algorithms that drive our ever increasing optimization, the algorithms that drive it are based on the data, because we see what performs well or not for you. So that's my attempt to kind of pause for a second, walk through the programmatic idea and how that evolution in the job ad space is so important. So given programmatic, given that you are optimizing across a lot of job boards, in this tight labor market, where you have lots of labor shortages for some roles, how can you optimize even further? And